It's time for the 32081 Scoreboard Show. Let's recap the latest weekly scores and highlights from around the county.
Welcome to the 32081 Scoreboard Show. This year, we are excited to offer the scoreboard once a week and get you caught up on our local high school and middle school sports. Since this is a new show, we are starting off with football, which is getting into full swing. The middle school football games will be kicking off next week, but this past weekend, our high schools took the field for some preseason action.
We've reached out to all the high schools in the St. Johns County area, but we're still waiting to get live reporters for the Bartram Trail Bears, Beachside Barracudas, St. Augustine Yellow Jackets, and the Tocoi Toros. So let's start with those teams, as it was a great weekend for the St. Johns County football teams. The Bartram Bears put up 40 against Riverside, while the defense shut down the Riverside offense. The final score was the Bartram Bears were winners, 40-0.
The second-year Tocoi Toros won their preseason kickoff against Paxson 24-0 and will host the Beachside Barracudas on the 26th. The Barracudas were scheduled to play Titusville, but was canceled due to rain.
The St. Augustine Yellow Jackets were taking on Spruce Creek, but they were only able to get in one half due to the rain, and the Yellow Jackets were leading 13-0. That game has been rescheduled for August 20th.
Now let's check in with our Creekside Knights reporter, Andy Williams, and an update on how the Knights did their preseason game against Fletcher Senators.
Creekside Knights came away with a win 24-21 against Fletcher Friday evening. It was tied at 14 at the end of the half when Ronald Derjahadi was able to get a 35-yard field goal through. Nicky Williams picked up where Preston Schroep left off, having 19 carries for 119 yards and a touchdown. John Ashenfelder rushed for a touchdown and also threw one to receiver Brendan McMillan. Creekside takes on Viera this week at home at the Castle.
Thanks, Andy. Making our way back south and checking with Brady Okla for an update on the Ponte Vedra Mandarin game.
Hey guys, this is Brady Okla reporting for the 32081 from the tank at Ponte Vedra High School. The Sharks hosted the Mustangs from Mandarin High School and won 19-0 in a dominant performance last night. The offense was powered by a solid upfront performance by the offensive line and a great running game through Griffin Owen and Brian Case. The Sharks also aired it out well with 2 passing touchdowns from Ben Burke, one to Landon Okla on a 25-yard strike, and the other to Cole Madsen on a massive post over the middle. Offensively, the Sharks did a great job up front with the front 5. Lane Swafford and Trooper Price held it down, limiting the Mustangs offense to very limited yards. Defensively and offensively, the team worked great together and was an exciting game as the season opener for the Sharks.
Brady doing a great job for us out at Ponte Vedra. Now let's wrap things up going down to Pedro Menendez High School, where Falcons hosted the Nease Panthers, and Coach P joins us with the recap.
Representing the Nease Panthers football team, this is Coach Peckiconis. The Panthers met Menendez Falcons at the kickoff classic tonight. The Panthers behind the initial kickoff return from Devon Patterson for 92 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns from Sam Myers were able to beat the Falcons by a score of 30-14. For the 32081 Scoreboard Show, this is Coach Peckiconis from the Menendez High School in St. Augustine.
Thanks to all our sideline reporters, including Andy Williams, Brady Okla, and Coach P. Hopefully we'll get some reporters for all the other schools. And thanks for listening. And remember, you can catch us on all major streaming platforms. Please subscribe on Apple, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, and any of the other streaming platforms. For the 32081 Scoreboard Show, I'm Todd.
I'm Abigail.
And you've been listening to the 32081.
Thank you for listening to the 32081. We hope you enjoyed today's episode.
I love the show, guys. You're awesome.
Please don't forget to subscribe to the show so you can join us for the next episode.
I never miss an episode. It's the best.
Until next time, take care.